Hello guys, welcome to Global Happenings. Today we have a trending news here for you, and the headline of the news reads: Okorocha promised that Oshiomhole will not return back to the office of a national chairman. But before we continue with the news and also for the analysis, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also on the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish news on YouTube. All right. It is no longer news that the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress has been suspended by the High Court. And with all the informations we've gathered thus far, Okorocha has plainly commended the High Court for the decision they've taken to suspend Oshiomhole, who is the national chairman of the All Progressive Congress. Said that he had followed with keen interest yesterday when the judgment of the national chairman of APC was going on, and he is so happy that he has been put where he belongs. According to his word, he said, "I have warned him several times concerning his abdominal utterances in the political arena of our great party APC with anti-party activities. You can recall that I confronted Oshiomhole concerning Imo State, my darling state, when I was duly elected as a senator. But Oshiomhole conspired with some elected officials for me not to be issued a certificate of return as a duly elected senator representing Olu North Senatorial District. But today, the hunter has become the hunted as he goes insane. It cannot be the same anymore because we are putting all the mechanism in place for him not to return back to that office. The Nigerian police has already taken over the premises of the party secretariat in order for us to get a better and quality leadership that can help us win the 2023 election," he said. And Oshiomhole on his part has, through his spokesperson, says he has already filed in an appeal for his suspension, and the purpose of the appeal is to ensure that he still stays in office as the national chairman of APC. All right, this has triggered a lot of comments from Nigerians because some people are so excited that this is happening. For quite a while now, a lot that has been happening negatively has been traceable to the ruling party. Let's be real, man. A lot of the things we are seeing right now, if we voted in a different party, who knows, it would have been better. But hey, I'm just being very objective and telling you what is currently going on. Most people are happy that this is happening, and they believe that with Oshiomhole out of the way, there's bound to be multiple crack in the unity of APC, owing to the fact that he still have some very strong faithfuls, people who are so strongly in tune with him. So this whole thing may bring about a reawakening, not just a reawakening towards the area of not a party creation, where he may want to really stand out and fight APC if he's not given a chance to exhaust his number of years as the national chairman of APC. But first of all, let's look at some of the statements of Nigerians, some of the comments of Nigerians. This one say, "Enemy, your time awaits you. At least you did not enthrone your son-in-law as a governor. Oshiomhole is still better person to you in Imo State." This one says, "You are a madman. You have nothing good to say." Another one here says, "You hate him because he prevented you from forcefully imposing your son-in-law on our darling state. Today is his black hours. Yours will definitely come if you don't repent." Another person says here, "If not Oshiomhole, you would have succeeded in installing your son-in-law as the governor of the state." And another one here says, "Dog eat dog." Another person says, "Okorocha is one of the Igbo political first 11. It may sound strange than fiction to you, but he is and will remain the same no matter what we are thinking of him. He's outspoken and will even be of be of those that may be considered for Igbo presidency if the slot falls on the southeast. And the last one I want to consider here said, Okorocha under my foot for calling Imo State his darling state. It's an understatement. It also a slap to sons and daughters of Imo State. After you govern for 8 years, your successor should be your in-law, your daughter's husband. Your daughter's husband. Okay, he said, you, the ex-governor, will go to the Red Chamber as a senator. Your selfishness and arrogance led the entire state to her present predicament. Yes, I can see is your darling state indeed. Okay, so Okorocha, you force my hand with your selfish behavior. All right, let's look at this. Okorocha is the one talking this way. Don't forget, what goes around comes around. I could still remember when Okorocha was, almost call it maltreated. No, but he was almost forced to his knees when they refused giving him certificate of return. Don't forget, as at that time, Emeka Ihedioha was already the governor of the state. So from all indication, it was as if they are going to EFCC was going to jump at him, but just a visit to Aso Rock gave him back that opportunity of getting his certificate of return. But looking at what he has said, I don't think that Okorocha is wrong. And I don't think that one of the things that I'm saying about him is also wrong. Now, Okorocha, what he wanted to do, he wanted to bring in his son-in-law, which this guy vehemently refused. Adam Oshiomhole vehemently refused. But if we look beyond this, you realize that Adam Oshiomhole was too autocratic. He was too determined and selfish. But when I saw the list of monies that they alleged, some people say it was actually from EFCC, list of persons that have given him money. I think that news came up in, November precisely, but it was alleged. They show list of persons who gave him, $5 million before they can, be allowed to stand election in their states. It was really surprising. I came to realize that this guy is not just autocratic, he's too, he wants everything his way. I want everything my way. I don't want anybody to get anything out of what I am doing. Whoever he feels is okay to be there, he wants. And that's why you realize that Adam Oshiomhole is having problems everywhere he's going. Zamfara State, it was a huge problem for him. A lot of people had blamed him for Bayelsa State, and the same thing even for Rivers State. A lot of people blame him that the reason why they couldn't stand election in Rivers State was the fact that he was not ready, to abide by what the chieftains, APC chieftain in Rivers State were actually looking for. For Edo State, Godwin Obaseki clearly told Nigerians that he wants to be the one handpicking even his commissioners. He wanted to be the voice behind the veil, controlling the seat of the governor, which Godwin Obaseki said he cannot give in to such. So he has a lot of problems from everywhere, and from all indication, I could still remember when there was a meeting they had with the presidency in respect to the fact that he should be hoisted out of the position as the national chairman, and the president said, hey, you guys just need to follow the due process based on the provision of the constitution of APC, which we didn't hear anything, only for us to hear he was taken to the court and he has been kicked out of that position. But I think that APC has bitten too much to chew. That what I mean in essence is that this guy we're talking about has a lot of secrets of APC. I believe that if he wants to nail some of the state governors who are shouting and screaming, he may have some good evidence he may bring up in the court, or he may just throw open to the entirety of Nigeria, which may likely be used against them. And that's why at this juncture, I think it's wise for them to trail with so much caution. As much as you guys do not want him to be there, as much as already we have someone who's going to be sitting in that position, then it's wise for you to ensure that you defend yourselves aright, because the truth of the matter is, if these things are allowed to pull through the way they are saying it, automatically it may likely lead to the disintegration of APC, which may spell a doom for them come 2023. Already, most people believe that the hopes of Bola Tinubu being the president of Nigeria come 2023 has been crashed, owing to the fact that Adam Oshiomhole was, bent on giving him the ticket, to stand in for APC. But now that he's out of the way, no one can really tell what will happen come 2023. It may lead to dissolution of the party. Don't forget, though, the person who is acting in his state right now is actor Ajimobi, who is a Southwesterner. So he can still go to Bola Tinubu. But I know it's not going to be an easy fight, because right now the party has been torn apart, and certainly there are still some reasonable numbers that will stand by the side of Adam Oshiomhole. They've been talking about anti-party activities that he's been carrying out. But all the same, let's wait to see what will happen in the nearest future. Don't forget that he has appealed, and don't also forget that today may be the turn of Adam Oshiomhole tomorrow. Who knows what will happen to Okorocha now that they have even invited FBI to investigate, to be involved in the probe of ex-governor turned senators now. All right.